for one night only, be serenaded by some of the most talented opera singers in the world. Let's welcome back Harold Mears, Executive Artistic Director for Charleston Opera Theater, on this week's Spotlight Music Series. Welcome back.
Thank you. Great to be back with you.
Tell us what the theme is this March 17th.
March 17th, yeah. So we're doing this concert entitled Grande Serenata, which is a made-up title. What it really is it's kind of like what we call like an opera gala style concert, where we do little snippets and excerpts of a bunch of different operas. So it's not one title, it's sort of the opera's greatest hits and highlights.
Smorgasbord of some of the finest art ever to hit the stage.
Exactly, exactly. It's lots of different styles and Italian and French and German, so you get a little bit of everything.
Oh, that's great. Are these going to be familiar tunes that a lot of people
Some of them will be.
heard?
Some of them will be. Others will be ones that we hope to be introduced you to if you haven't, if you're not an opera aficionado,
Yes,
so.
which I can't consider myself an opera aficionado as much as I would like to, but there's always something to learn and always new music to discover.
Yeah.
With the stage performance, however, are we going to see the artists in their full glory and costumes and backgrounds?
Yeah, so what this is the orchestra will be on the stage with us.
Oh,
so it's like a concert rather than being in the orchestra pit. So the orchestra is kind of on display. And the soloists will be wearing, their ball gowns or their formal wear, tuxedo and stuff. And we have a chorus, which is great because it's comprised of all local people, a lot of College of Charleston opera students, and some other local community people will make up the chorus of about 30 people.
Oh, my goodness.
And then we brought in some guest artists. We have 4 guest soloists coming.
And international artists.
International credits coming from all over. And a guest conductor.
Tell us about this conductor and tell us a little bit more about the musicians who will be performing on stage.
Right. So Kostis Protopapis is a friend of mine, and he is currently Artistic and General Director of Opera Santa Barbara.
He's come all the way from California.
He's come all the way from California, and he's going to be leading the orchestra for this, and he's worked at some of the greatest opera houses in the country, Lyric Opera of Chicago, Los Angeles Opera and stuff. So we're really excited to have him here to lead the orchestra. Yeah. And we've got some soloists coming in. Heather Phillips is a really amazing soprano. She's currently living in Europe, but she's an American, and she'll be here singing some excerpts. Alexander Elliott, Birch Elliott, is our baritone, and he just in the last couple of years has been singing a lot at the Metropolitan Opera, and so he's having a big career.
Some of the biggest houses out there.
Yeah, he's really terrific artist. So, who else do we have?
Oh, you've got a
William
wonderful
Davenport,
roster already.
This great tenor.
I have to ask, are you going to have subtitles or super titles?
Super titles, because they're above the stage.
Yes.
Subtitles below, super titles above. So we'll definitely have super titles. We have a few local artists joining as well. We have 2 College of Charleston students that are going to sing a duet together, and I will be singing this time.
Oh, fantastic!
Along with
That's a
Edward
treat.
Brennan. So we've got some of our Charleston Opera Theater people up there as well, which is a little bit tricky.
Is it?
Well, because I don't normally like to sing very much at our events. I'm still actively performing all over the world, but to produce and sing, very different hats to wear. When you're producing, as you know, you're looking at all of the elements,
You're
right?
the Rob Reiner of opera.
Exactly. You have to it's like being a singer is a very introspective. The Germans call it innig. It's like you're very much in your own thoughts, and you get into this zone. Whereas a producer, you're seeing everything on the outside, so it's kind of difficult to switch back and forth.
Yeah, but I'm sure you do it very well, and it'll be seamless.
Well, we'll try.
As a matter of fact, yes, I'm sure it is. And it's wonderful to see so much opera coming to stages here in Charleston. It really seems like it's a burgeoning art form, one of the oldest. I mean, I think Charleston was one of the first places in the country where opera was performed.
Yeah, that's correct.
But here we are bringing it back and breathing new life into it. So that's terrific.
It's such a visceral art form, and I think this concert's a great way if you don't know opera. This is a great introduction to it because you get a little sampling of everything. It's 2 hours long, and we're not going to keep you around for 3 to 4 hours. And it's kind of the highlights, greatest hits, right? So everything on it will be good.
Terrific.
And I think people, once they get connected to the art form and see how visceral it is and the emotion, it's really for everybody.
March 17th at the Satili. Get your tickets now. Thank you so much, Harold. Good to see you.
My pleasure.
We're back after this.